Cheers, everyone, and welcome to a very special live edition of the Sewing Report. I'm Jennifer Moore, and welcome to Black Friday, everybody. Obviously, as promised, I am in my PJs. This is a reversible bathrobe, and I've got my wine that I picked up from a gas station last night. This is Liberty Creek, and it was $8.99 for a Magnum bottle. And after trying it, though, I have to say I'm not going to recommend it. Not really up my alley. So I'm going to try to nurse this a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not, I have to say, Liberty Creek, I'm sorry. I'm not a fan. So I've been searching online. I've been looking at some websites, trying to track down some deals. If you haven't seen the latest, I've got a full list up at SewingReport.com. And I've been updating it with new sales I see. I've been trying to stick to more of the major sales and also anything that's over like 25% off. So I've seen some of the indie patterners. They're bringing it. They've got anywhere from 25 to 40% off patterns. So there's some good deals out there. So join me if that's your thing. I'm going to hang out as pretty much as long as we have something to talk about. So if you are watching, hello Kittenish Behavior. Hey! I know, happy Black Friday to you. I don't know if you guys have, do you guys have Black Friday in England? I don't know. Let me know if you do, because I know there's a lot of cultural differences. In fact, yesterday, we spent a lot of our Thanksgiving talking to someone at a call center, and I'm pretty sure they probably don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So, when you think about it, you're like, you know, Americans, we're very, like, self-absorbed. We're like, yeah, we're very Thanksgiving-centric, but you know, I don't know. In other parts of the world, they probably don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so we're the lone wolves here, I guess. Hello, Melita, and welcome to this very special and what might be a very weird show. We'll have to see. You know, if you've been watching this show for any time, or if you're new, this show is not normal. So if you are not into that sort of thing, feel free to just go. You know, you don't have to stick around. But if you are into that sort of thing, stay tuned because this could get interesting. I've got some bad wine that I got from a gas station and an internet connection, so this could be fun. And for some reason, I keep getting a really weird message about changing my color scheme on Windows. Hello everybody, we've got Vic from Canada. Okay, so Kittenish Behavior says we know Thanksgiving. Okay, do you guys have an equivalent to Thanksgiving? I've only been to England once. It was awesome and the food was amazing, but you know, I don't know. I'm not, you know, and in fact, I'm Korean, but I was raised by white people. So I call myself barely Asian. I've been trying to lately get more into the culture stuff. But I'm going to be, you know, frank. You know, I'm probably not the person you want to go to if you're looking for an expert on Asianness. So, anyways, yeah, this show is already getting kind of weird. Hello, everybody. We've got Ellen, Sarah from Lyons, Georgia, Vic from Canada, and Josie. Hello, everybody. Jamie, happy Black Friday at home. So, yeah, Black Friday, for those of you watching who are outside of the U.S., it's a huge thing here in America. The day after Thanksgiving, or even on Thanksgiving, people go crazy. There's a lot of people that camp out with tents at places like Best Buy or Target or Walmart to try to get the best deals. You know, they want to save like $100 on a TV, so they're willing to spend a week camping out at a Best Buy. Because that makes sense, right? Not really. So yeah, and Josie, if you're wondering, I was actually thinking, so I've started doing some stuff on a personal channel called Jen Talks Forever. Obviously, that's a fitting name because you know, I'm very chatty. So I was thinking about doing some segments called Barely Asian, where I try Korean things for the first time that I don't know about. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see where that goes. And my husband makes fun of me. He gives me a lot of crap for it. He makes fun of me a lot. So I don't know. And he actually knows more about Asian food than I do. And probably being Asian, he probably knows more about that too. I've got Naturally Me from Boston. Hello, Boston! Woo! Yes, and Terrytown, Georgia. Okay. Oh, wait, Janice. Okay. Wait, so Sarah Griffin, is your name Janice or is your name Sarah? So your handle says Sarah. I don't know, maybe you're a woman of many talents. Marissa, happy Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So, okay, so I'm going to share my screen now. and show you some of the stuff. Okay, sorry. Okay, that was bad. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to share my screen and show you some of the stuff I've been finding. So I tried to post a lot of this stuff on my website, sewingreport.com, and all of this stuff is linked in the description box. I've also been scoping out Amazon quite a bit just to see what they've got, joannesfabric.com, and a few other websites just to see what kind of sales they had. And I have to say, so far, I've been kind of underwhelmed. Anyways, let me try to share this. Okay, so I rounded up some deals here on the sewingreport.com, and I would say probably the best sales I've seen for people like us, as far as, and it depends on what you're looking for. I haven't seen that many amazing fabric sales, so if you're looking for fabric, you may be a little disappointed. Amazon is a great place for pretty much everything. I've seen a few cool sales from Amazon, but if you're not familiar, there's something called lightning deals. So when you go there, when you go to Amazon and shop the lightning deals, oh, sorry, I was looking by the way, this is not really a Black Friday deal, but this looks really cool. It's this gravity feed steam iron, and it got great reviews. I was scoping it out, and it looks really cool. I've been kind of interested in those, and they look interesting, and the price seemed pretty good, and there's free shipping and stuff. Okay, so if you go to Amazon, they've got their deals of the day, and if you don't have a Prime membership and you order online a lot, get a Prime membership. It's totally worth it. You get free shipping for an entire year. It's like $99 US. And you also get access to all the Amazon Prime videos, and you get a lot of other perks. The Amazon Prime Video is actually not a bad service if you compare it to like Netflix or Hulu. In fact, they get a lot of pretty decent movies. So today's deals of the day, I haven't really seen anything sewing related. Although if you are looking for a DNA test, this could be for you. I also think this Instant Pot looks pretty good too. I just think this is funny. The deal of the day is a DNA test. Health and Ancestry Personal Genetic Services includes at-home saliva collection kit. Nothing says holidays like a DNA test. Are you really my dad? I don't know. So that could be, that definitely could lend itself to some interesting dinner time talk, I guess. So that's one of the deals of the day from Amazon. If you were in the market, and it's, it does have 4-star reviews. So, I mean, why not? Why not? Anyways, so yeah. Oh, Josie, my kids love, wow, Josie. Well, anyways, kids, don't, I am drinking wine in this show. Don't drink and drive, and wait till you're 21 or the legal drinking age in your country or state. And you're in New Jersey. Hello, everybody. New Jersey is an awesome state, so I'm a fan. And we've got, okay, Sarah, you are both. We do alterations for dry cleaners. Okay, Snow Bunny, if I had the cash, the serger would have been mine. Here's hoping. Yeah, so I'll talk about the serger a little bit. That was a crazy deal. And we've got Empress Noel from Las Vegas. I guess there's a lot of people who are kicking it at home and not braving the crowds on Black Friday. So yeah, I've seen a lot of these deals. Actually, these gaming, okay, and we've been having a lot of computer problems. I'll go into that later, but I may be looking at those computer components later on. So I haven't seen I don't see any deals of the day that are sewing or crafting related. So I was a little bit bummed because yesterday, if you did not see this, the Brothers serger, the 1034D serger, it's the serger I have, and I paid way more than that price. It was on sale for like $134, which is crazy. It's usually over $200. I think I paid about, and it's, even when I clicked on it, it said, you've already purchased this item. I'm like, I almost wish I didn't have the item just so I could buy it. But that was a crazy price, and if you are looking for help, I do have some videos I've made for the Sewing Report, just with some serger tips, and I have another video where I show you how to thread the serger. So if you are one of those lucky man or woman who picked up this serger, there is some help for you. There's a lot of YouTube videos. And I really like this serger. I know there's sergers that cost a lot more, but that one has really worked well for me. And at the price of $134, you really cannot, there's like nothing cheaper out there that, that works as good as that one. So anyways, I will go to some of the comments quickly. We've got a lot of folks here. I'm kind of surprised. I thought I was going to be like here alone drinking and it was going to be sad. But you know, I'm having a good time. So thank you guys. This has been awesome so far. Okay, so let me pop up the chat window in the meantime. All right, so we can see what everybody's saying. Vic, I went to my, okay, Vic has some exciting news. I went to my local fabric store and Janome dealer and I put a machine on layaway. Yay, I'm proud to say I've upgraded to a Skyline S3. They're on sale for $9.99. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so about $786 American. That's actually a pretty good price. And is that the one that has the embroidery unit? I know there's like several of them. Let me check. But that's a really good sale. Empress Noel, is 9 a.m. too early for wine? You know what? It's noon here. I would say you need to use your best judgment. And I will say this wine is pretty terrible though, so I don't know. I'm probably not going to, and I do have some Diet Coke. I also don't want to get too sloshed because I have to run out later on to pick up some groceries. So I'm probably not. And honestly, I was a little disappointed in the, I was pretty disappointed with the Liberty Creek. It was, I don't know how to just, and I just dropped an iPad on the floor. Okay, but luckily it's in a case, so it should be okay. Yeah, Empress Noel, it is 5 o'clock, and you know what? I figured, since we do have some viewers from the UK, it's like 6 o'clock, 5 or 6 o'clock there. So it is nighttime for some of you, so I figured that counted. But I would describe this wine as it's pretty vinegary. That's how I would describe it. So yeah. Woo! Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, so some of you guys are going to Joann's tomorrow, and I saw some Joann's actually. If you're looking for notions or supplies, Joann seems to be having some pretty good deals right now. So if you're looking for sewing notions, or they do have some machines on sale, although I didn't think the prices were that amazing. Maybe it was just me, I don't know. So I was kind of underwhelmed by the prices, I don't know. So anyways, let me move things around a little bit. Okay, so this is the Joann site, and it says entire sites on sale, save up to 70% off. So they do have some deals, but I don't know. I've been a little bit underwhelmed by some of the stuff I see. 70% off Christmas cotton fabrics. Okay, so that's good. And 70% off flannels or no-sew fleece kits. Those are really good prices, and it does look like you can purchase online. So the good thing about this Joann sale is that it looks like you don't have to actually go and brave all the crowds. So if you're just looking to surf from home, this would be a good sale if you really need Christmas fabric or like flannel or like the fleece. Is that like the only fabric Joann sells now? Like they have the quilting cotton, they've got like a gazillion bolts of fleece, and then they've got the flannel. But I don't know. I know I've seen some comments recently from people kind of disappointed in some of the Joann's like apparel fabric. I've gone there and I've seen some stuff, and of course they've got home deck fabric, but I haven't been too impressed by the apparel fabric personally. I don't know. But they do have some doorbusters, and some of these fabrics are kind of cute, so if you're making some holiday gifts, this might be a good time to pick that up. Oh, also, ooh. Okay, so they've got a Serger Pro Finish Serger. I've seen decent reviews for that. Their Singer machines are on sale. Actually, this is a pretty good deal. I know Emily Hallman, my friend, has used this one. The Husqvarna Viking Jade 20 is on sale for $4.99, and a couple days ago it was $5.99. So that's actually a pretty good price for that machine if you're looking for something like that. Lots of Christmas stuff. So pretty much alright, the thing I'm getting is that all the Christmas stuff is on sale. There's a Singer Start 1304 sewing machine. 60% off Fiskars, 40% off the Ginger stuff, 40% off of the irons, and 60% off of all Ott lighting, 40% off all Singer sewing machines. And the Cricut Explore Airs are that's actually a pretty good sale. So they're like $219 or $1.99 for the Cricut Explore Air 2s. I know this is not the newest Cricut. Don't they have the Cricut Maker now that's supposed to cut like anything, even fabric, and it looks like it's supposed to be a competitor like the Sizzix or that sort of thing. So that looks kind of interesting. And I have a really old Cricut, but I haven't really had a need for it, so I haven't really wanted to upgrade it. Here's a drone. Okay. Joann's is selling drones. That's kind of funny. A $59.99 drone DX with camera streaming. So if you're looking to maybe take it to the next level in your sewing room and have a drone flying around, you could do that. There's clear fillable ornaments. Those are sort of cute. So Joann's, the online sale, I gotta say, I would say I'm most impressed by Joann's online sale, just with the amount of things that are very deeply discounted and that you can also purchase online without actually having to go to the store. That to me is the biggest thing, is not having to go to the store, because we've all been to a Joann's on a weekend and it can be a little crazy. So yeah, so sometimes that can be a little off the rails there. I don't know. Anyways, we got a few more comments. Snow Bunny's heading to Joann's tomorrow. A lot of Joann's sale fabric is cheaper in stores than online, but sometimes your sanity is worth the cost difference. Isn't that the truth? Like, I would totally pay an extra $1 a yard just not to have to go there, because the amount of time and gas money you do to get there, depending on how close it is to you, it may not be worth it. So I totally agree. Jamie was looking for apparel knit at Joann's the other day and very, very little to choose from. Spam not, no spam. Okay. A friend texted me that Amazon has the Brother 1034D serger. Yeah, so that was yesterday's deal, and sadly it is over now. So that serger was the deal of the day for yesterday, and I did notice that Amazon seems to be running on Pacific time. So all of these deals for today will actually end at 3 a.m. Eastern time. So I've noticed they've been doing the Pacific time because this deal ended at 3 a.m. this morning. I know because I was awake at that time. And it said 2 minutes left or whatever it was. All right, we've got Vic. I was hoping that the Little House in the Prairie fabrics would go on sale at fabric.com. And I want to talk about fabric.com too, because I got to say I was a little underwhelmed by their sale as well. Because in the past they've had much better Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. Maybe they'll have better sales for Cyber Monday, I don't know, but they've already announced the sales for the next few days, and I have to say I haven't really been that excited about these sales, so I'll get back to this, but they had basically every day they had a different line on sale, but we'll definitely talk about that in a little bit. Empress Noel, drone in the sewing room and what? Yeah, doesn't that sound good? It sounds like a potential disaster, but that could be a lot of fun. I don't know. So, and Vic, congratulations on your new sewing machine. I have a Janome as well, and I wish I'd gotten the Skyline because I think that would have been a better fit for me. But they came out right after I got my machine, so it's one of those things where like, ah, darn, if I only would have waited a little bit. So, I don't know. Okay, Josie, I think we're safe for now. They're 4. Okay, so Josie, they're not at drinking age yet, so you've got some time to work on them. And make sure to tell them, don't drink and drive, and also not to give in to peer pressure, because that only leads to bad things. Terry, happy Black Friday Jammy Day. I'm hiding in my house, but did pop online for a pair of coots, 60% off. Tomorrow, Joann's opening. All right, well, that sounds like a good time. So yeah, we're just hanging out, but let me go to fabric.com because I do. So, okay, fabric.com was advertising basically like a different sale every day. In today's sale, so here's the page with all their sales. So basically Tuesday they had this, this Krypton home on sale, Wednesday Stuff France, Thursday Tommy Bahama, Friday Shannon Mickey. They haven't said anything about this weekend or Monday, so I'm holding out hope that maybe they're going to have a decent sale on Monday. I don't know. Okay, so when you go to the homepage, right, you see today 50% off Shannon Minky blowouts. Now notice the fabrics that they have advertised. Very pretty looking fabrics, right? Like I was like, oh, those are kind of cute. Maybe I'll check it out. So when you click on it, like none of the fabrics in the photo are actually on sale. And when I looked at, like, you know, midnight or whatever when this sale started, there were 32 items for sale. And now they've sold out and there's only 10 items left. So right now they only have 10 doorbusters on the entire site. And looking at these, none of these are things I'm interested in. And I also found it a little misleading that the fabrics that were in the photo advertised were not the fabrics that were included in the sale. And I know this because I really liked that mint green, like, aqua fabric, so I was trying to look for it, right? And I found it, and it was, even at midnight, it was not on sale. So that fabric did not appear to be, at least, yeah, it definitely did not appear to be included in the sale, and I was a little bit disappointed. Yeah, this fabric is not on sale at all. But this was one of the ones in the photo advertising the doorbuster. So Fabric.com, I'm a little bit disappointed. I had gotten some great deals from Fabric.com in the past. They had, a few years ago, they had a sale where they had a lot of $1.99 a yard fabrics, and they had $2.99 for the wide back fabrics a yard. So that was a really good sale, and I actually still have some of the fabric that I picked up from that sale. But this year, I don't know, I just haven't noticed anything to get excited about on this site. So for Fabric.com, I think we're gonna forget about you. Yeah, Amazon, let me check out the, okay, so if you go to Black Friday Deals Week, you can search by deals of the day. There's also lightning deals. Those are the ones, like, they only have a certain amount of them and they sell out, and when they sell out, there's no more of them. So that's when that sale ends. You can explore deals by department. So I was looking at the, let's see. Yeah, the arts, crafts, and sewing is, like, all the way at the end. And these are the current deals, and they're changing all the time. So if you're really looking for something, also I've noticed a good trick is to put an item in your cart, and Amazon will tell you if the price changes. So if you have your eye on something, you can put it in the cart, and then maybe you can see if it goes on sale. Because I've been doing that with a few items. Like, I put it in the cart, and if it goes on sale, it goes on sale. So they've got a lot of art stuff, like origami paper, paints. They've got a lot of brush pens. I've noticed a lot of those on the site. Okay, there's some rotary cutting blade refills. Okay, so that's cool. These actually look pretty interesting. This is a 5-pack Teflon sheet for heat press transfers. That's a pretty good price, $7.67. And now these are all US dollars, so if you are in the UK or elsewhere, your prices will obviously be a little bit different. And notice this is a lightning deal because it says 74% claimed. So on the actual item, you can tell, like, you can see how much it's claimed. Like these fabric markers, these are only 7% claimed. These are only 38% claimed. These Teflon sheets, I think it's because it's such a low price. These are pretty on sale. It's a very low price, and it's 74% claimed. So once they're gone, they're gone. This looks kind of interesting. This is a foam cutter, electric. So if you do upholstery or if you cut like styrofoam, that could be kind of interesting, and it's $15.99. I don't know, that just looked neat to me. Alright, we've got, okay, here's a couple sewing machines. These are not, this one's not a lightning deal. This is just a sale on the Singer 1234 portable sewing machine. That one is $61. And then you've also got this, okay, sorry, I will try to scroll a little bit. We've got this, I think this one's meant for kids. This is the Nex sewing machine. And this one has, it's a portable crafting and mending machine with 12 built-in, I think they mean to say stitches. And I've noticed some typos on Amazon occasionally, and they're kind of comical. Good for beginners and different speeds to ensure the I think they mean safety, 1-year warranty. I'm going to guess there's some international translation stuff going on with this description. But this does have 4-star reviews. It may be a good beginner machine if you have a kid and you want to get your child into sewing. That may be a fun one. Yeah, they have a lot of sewing machines, and even if they're not the deals of the day, they may just be on sale. So definitely keep checking the prices on items you have your eye on, because the prices may change quite a bit. So that does seem like a pretty good deal. $37. That's one of the low. That's actually one of the lowest price sewing machines I've ever seen. Oh, deal 100% claimed. Okay, so now the price is probably going to go up. Let's see what. So when the deal is claimed, okay, I guess it was probably a little cheaper before that. So it's okay, yeah, okay, now you can join the wait list. So if someone takes it out of their cart or doesn't pay for it, you have a chance at it. So yeah, so there's some stuff on there. I haven't seen anything super crazy. That Brother Surgery deal was probably the best deal I've seen on Amazon so far. And I honestly do wish I did not have one just so I could buy it at that price, because that's a crazy, crazy price. I got some X-Acto knives, some artist canvas panels. So a lot of stuff if you're into art or crafts. There's a lot of, okay, here's some storage stuff. That looks kind of neat. Got a happy planner. So a lot of random crafting stuff. I'm not seeing a ton of sewing stuff, but every once in a while you do see it. You just have to keep looking for it. I think that's the best advice I can give you. I've been shopping on Amazon since like 2004, so I'm definitely a long-time fan. But they do it, you know, I'm also curious. I kind of want to know how many people are going to buy this DNA test. I just think that's kind of funny. And I recently got something like this Instant Pot, and it's pretty awesome. So if you're looking for a rice maker, that might be good. And I am honestly, probably later I'm going to go back and look at all these computer items, because we're actually looking. Okay, so long story short, I'll share with you like the one thing I bought for Black Friday and kind of explain some stuff. So I've been trying to up my game with the with video editing and with making graphics and with my photos. So I actually went ahead and I'll show you this like little Adobe. I actually went ahead and took advantage of the Black Friday sale for Adobe, and I got a subscription to the Creative Cloud. So normally this product for regular people is like $49.99 a month, which is kind of pricey. But right now, it's on sale for $39.99 a month for 1 year. After that, you have to pay the $49.99 a year. But these programs are things I've wanted to learn for a while, both professionally and personally. So I thought I would take advantage of this sale, and I'm hoping that it helps me create some better content for Sewing Report as well. And if you have kids, or if you're a teacher, you can get this same thing for $19.99. So if you have children, or if you're a teacher or educator, or if you're a college student, you can definitely take advantage if you want to learn like Photoshop, if you want to learn Premiere Pro, or like me, I wanted to learn After Effects really badly. So that's why I decided to do it, was to try to learn some motion graphics and teach myself a little bit more about graphic design. I think it'll be good for me. So hopefully that means better things for Sewing Report in the future. But our computer, the computer we built, my husband built, the one I'm on right now, we've had a lot of issues with the computer and it being able to run certain programs. So I was able to download all of the programs, but it will not open Premiere Pro or After Effects, the two programs that I really wanted. So we're going to have to figure it out, and we may have to change our computer processor and motherboard. So that's going to be a fun time. All right, well, we will go back to the comments. All right, let's roll back here. Hello, guys. All right, I'm still here. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've still got the wine, although the wine, it's pretty bad. I mean, my hopes were not really high for the gas station, and I should have known better than buying like the cheapest wine they had when you account for the quantity. But yeah, this is a Merlot. I think this is a Merlot. Yeah, this is Liberty Creek Merlot. But I have to say, I don't know if I would recommend this unless you really like vinegary wines. If that's your thing, that might be for you. All right, we've got Marissa Joanne's 25% off entire purchase, only good until 12 p.m. Is it 12 p.m. Eastern time? If so, we may be too late. Let's see. I don't know. All right, let's go back to the Joann's homepage here. All right, 25% off. Oh, okay, it says 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. in-store only. Excludes doorbusters. Aw, that's kind of a bummer. But you know what? They still have some pretty good sales anyway. So I think that's, you know, that's still pretty decent, I think. So their sales are pretty good. All right, we've got a few comments. Clara is from, okay, she's got the Charlotte 70. Are you talking about the EverSewn? Hello from Colombia. And I'm sorry, I took Spanish in high school, but my Spanish is really bad. So I think you said you're from Colombia, and you said Charlotte 70, so I think that's an EverSewn line, but welcome if you're here. And, okay, and Terry wants to say they have 25% off until noon tomorrow. Okay, good to know. Josie, Trader Joe's is a pretty good one. You know, I've tried the $2 chuck before. I thought it was pretty decent. My other go-to, and I will show you guys this, my other go-to for alcoholic beverages is Aldi. If you don't shop at Aldi, you should. It is and I'm not a obviously this is not a paid endorsement at all. This is just a store that I really, really like. I'm a huge Aldi fan, and sometimes you can actually get sewing and crafting stuff there. So, yeah, Aldi is one of my favorite stores on the planet, for sure. They've got tons of really cool stuff, and the prices, you just can't beat them. At least, yeah, so you can, winning wines. Okay, so they do actually sell alcohol at Aldi, and it's actually pretty good stuff. So, and I've noticed they even started selling 15 or 10-year aged tawny port. And I was thinking about going there today or tomorrow and trying to get some of that and trying it out. But I will say, and I'm a big fan of the O'Donnell's Irish Cream. They've got great wines, great prices. Like, you seriously cannot beat these Christmas type wines. Look kind of interesting. So I'm a fan of the Aldi. I'm definitely a fan of the Aldi beverage section, adult beverage section, and they've got some really good stuff, and they also have wines. So they've got their Winking Owl brand, which is their version of, which is like the $2.97 wine. But if you get it in a box, it's like if you get their boxed Winking Owl wines, it ends up being like $2.50 a bottle, which is crazy. So this is their boxed wine, and it's the equivalent of 4 bottles of wine, and I think it's $10. So if you buy 4 bottles of wine individually there, it's $12. If you get the box of wine, it's $10. So that's actually one of the best wine, and my husband and I drink a lot of cheap wine, and that's actually one of the cheapest ones we've ever seen. Okay, and we've got Josie also likes Aldi. Hello, Josie. Yes, Aldi is a great store. Let's see if they've got any crafting type stuff. Okay, they've got a lot of holiday decor type stuff. Okay, so these are actually kind of cute. And I've noticed Aldi will even have name brand toys every once in a while. So don't just think they're gonna have like, you know, off-brand stuff. Sometimes they have real name brand things. All right, and Claire, I apologize. Okay, I think you're saying something about responding in Spanish. And I apologize again. My Spanish is really bad. I did take it as a language requirement, but I think I started too late. I started in middle school and then went into high school a little bit. But I think if you're going to teach a kid a second language, I think you need to start earlier. I think for me it was just way too late. And I just never really, I never got fluent with it. So that was a little bit sad. So yeah, they've got some, okay, men's boxers and briefs. All right, so if you're looking to get your dude some undies, you know what, Angel Lover? I think Aldi and Trader Joe's, I believe they were started by the same people, but I think they may have parted ways since then. They're like related to Trader Joe's, but I think at this point they stopped doing that. Like, okay, so all right, Trader Joe's is owned by a German private equity. Don't you love Googling things? All right, and I think they have a connection to Aldi, but I think right now they don't have the same owner or something like that, because I was looking at it before. But they do, I think they were they're like, I think the same people that were behind Trader Joe's are behind Aldi's. Okay, so Aldi's. Okay, who owns Aldi's? And it's hard to tell who owns these things now. Okay. Oh, Aldi. Okay, so Aldi does own, okay. I'm so confused. I want to say, so are they owned by the same people? I'm not even sure. Okay, Aldi Nordi response, okay. And I know sometimes like the ones that own one in one country won't do the other. I don't know. So they're related somehow. You can definitely look at this website, look at Wikipedia. I'm a little confused by this whole thing. So Aldi Nord, is Aldi Nord the one that runs Aldi? I'm not even sure. Okay, so the business was split into 2 separate groups in 1960. that became Aldi Nord and Aldi Sud. Okay, that's... Okay, so Aldi Nord and Aldi Sud have been financially and legally separate since 1966. So I guess they wanted to split it up. I don't know. Sewing True, better to make boxers fairly easy. That is, that is true. So I guess it depends. If you want to make boxers, you can. If you want to buy them, you can. Oh, and I do want to... Okay, so yes. $3.99 boxer. I just think this is all... I think it's kind of funny that Aldi sells like everything under the sun. I have honestly seen... Okay, here are some of the things I've seen at Aldi's. I've seen them sell generators, like the kind you use when the power's out. I've actually seen them sell motorized scooters. They've sold computers. I have seen and bought some of the most random things at Aldi you could imagine. Oh, here's some cute toys. Oh, I actually bought some name brand Pop-Tarts there a few weeks ago. It was the apple, like apple caramel, and they were awesome. I've gotten meat from Aldi. I've gotten their frozen section's great. Oh yes, they've got the Pop-Tarts. They've got limited edition Pop-Tarts, and I gotta say, oh, sugar cookie. Oh, all right. I might have to go to Aldi's. I love Pop-Tarts, and this sugar cookie flavor looks so good. Okay, so yeah, I may be taking a trip to Aldi's later today. We'll have to see. Oh, sorry. You've seen my Facebook page now. Anyways, but yeah, so Aldi's has some really interesting things. Apparently, you can now get delivery if you're in the U.S. But yeah, they've got lots of Christmassy, holiday accent rugs. Oh, those are sort of cute. So their holiday decor is actually very, very cute. Okay, they got is this real Mr. Potato Head? And I actually saw a few weeks ago they were selling a mini sewing machine, although I didn't see one at my personal store. But sometimes they don't have... Oh, this is adorable. It's a baking set, beauty set, or coffee machine for kids. Okay, that's kind of adorable. So if you're looking for some really cute toys or gifts that aren't... And I've actually done holiday gift baskets. Like, I've gotten some cute stuff from Aldi, and then I put it in a gift basket for the holidays. Also, the other things you can't beat their prices on are baking supplies, like sugar, bread, heavy cream. A lot of those baking and cooking staples, like, they are just super, super, super affordable here. Oh, and I also tried some of their holiday coffee, and the holiday coffee was great too. So there's a lot of really cool stuff you can get from Aldi. I know we're getting off the chain here. And also, let's talk about, I want to talk about McCall. So McCall Pattern Company, I was kind of checking them out to see what kind of sales they had. And they are having a sale right now. So they're having an all-brand holiday sale. So the McCall's patterns are $2.99. The Vogue patterns are, let's see, the Vogue patterns are $5.99. And they're cheaper if you have a club membership like I do. And then the Quick Sew patterns are, let's see here. Liz, hey, welcome. Happy Black Friday, Liz. We're just checking out some sale websites. The Quick Sew patterns are $2.99. So they are having a sale, but I've noticed the sale isn't really any different than their usual sales. Like, I kind of wish they'd done a little bit more of a blowout sale. Because McCall's, this isn't even their best sale this year. So the McCall's are $2.99, and they've had sales where they're $1.99. So, I don't know, McCall's. I felt like you could step it up a little bit more in the Black Friday department, but maybe Cyber Monday. I'm giving you a chance. So Cyber Monday, let's see some sales here. All right, we got Josie. I got a 2-piece cookie sheet set for $3.99 at Aldi. Yes, Aldi is, like, seriously the best store ever. Sewing True, sometimes Aldi sells a brand called Crolando, basically thread and sewing items. I think I've seen those there occasionally. Yeah, there are some really good things there. So if you haven't been to an Aldi or you don't have one near you, find one and go there, because it's amazing. It is literally amazing. All right, I'm going to switch it off with some Diet Coke here. I really need to go to the store today because I'm almost out of soda. And I may need to get some more wine. So, if you haven't checked that out, I do have a list of Black Friday sales on SewingReport.com. And if you're just joining us, this is a very special Black Friday live show with the Sewing Report. I'm here in my PJs and a glass of wine, and I'm just day drinking and surfing the internet. So it's pretty much like any other day, but I'm just doing a live stream. So if you're here for the first time, this is the sort of shows we do. I also put out videos. I try to put out videos every Thursday. This week I decided not to, just because I figured it being Thanksgiving, probably not a lot of people are on YouTube. So I decided instead to do this special show today and join you for some chat. If you have any questions, you're welcome to throw it out. The questions, comments, I welcome it all. So yes, I'm wearing in my bathrobe here. Literally, this was a really easy show to get ready for because I didn't even have to really get dressed. So I've got that. I've got the cheap gas station wine. I like to buy my wine at the gas station or at Aldi, which is why I probably need to go back to Aldi. Alright, Sewing Truth sales in the UK are very poor for patterns. I'm so sorry to hear that men's patterns just the regular price. Ugh. So anyways, if you've seen any good Black Friday sales, let me know. If maybe there's some that's not in the list. Feel free to share them so that we can all maybe share in the let's share the wealth and maybe help each other out if we're looking for some sales. So anyways, thank you guys. I know we're almost to the end of the year, and I do, in the next few weeks, I'm going to be making some fairly big announcements for this channel. So stay with me, and if you also are not aware, I've been posting some non-sewing videos on another channel I kind of recently started. It's called Jen Talks Forever. It's very true to the name because I can literally talk all day without stopping, which is what I'm doing right now. So if you're into this sort of thing, you're welcome to check out the other channel. It's linked in the description box. I've also linked to the post on sewngreport.com where you can see all the sales I've compiled. There's a few indie, and I'll kind of go through some of them right now. So some of the sales I'm seeing, okay, so obviously Amazon, Black Friday deals week. Amazon, you can pretty much get anything under the sun, including apparently a DNA testing kit, if that fits your needs for the holidays. So yeah, they've got some good sales. Actually, this Singer heavy-duty sewing machine, I've seen a lot of things about it. And the prices fluctuate at Amazon all the time, so keep checking back every hour, every day. If there's something you've got your eye on, I would advise you put it in your shopping cart and see if the price changes. That's what I do. CRAFTSY's having some pretty good sales. All classes are $17.87 or less. The other thing you can do, and I know we've talked about this before, is that you can also now get the subscription. So you can pay, if you're in the US, it's $15 a month or it's $10 a month if you pay for the entire year. So $120, you can get access to every single class CRAFTSY has. So if you're planning on buying multiple classes, that may be something you could look into versus paying per class like I did. I'm actually even thinking about getting a subscription. Probably not yet, because before I get the subscription, I really want to go through some of the classes I already bought, just because I'm not even at that point yet where I'm looking for new classes. But I was thinking about trying to get into cookie decorating, and they have quite a few classes for that. So if you're interested in CRAFTSY, you can head to craftsy.com, or you can go to sewngreport.com, and I've linked all of the sales I've compiled. Okay, there's also a Cyber Monday bonus offer. You can get a free gift with purchase. Some of their offers include 60% off quilting project kits and supplies, 60% off knitting and crochet project kits and supplies, and 50% off cake decorating project kits. I actually already have a bunch of cake decorating stuff, so I'm all set. So that's the CRAFTSY sale. One of my favorite pattern designers and bloggers, Sarah Lawson of Sew Sweetness, she is having a sale through Monday, I believe, for 40% off all patterns and videos. Now, keep in mind, this does not include the supplies she sells. She sells fabric and hardware and some other, like, interfacing and zippers. So this only includes the patterns and videos, and it also excludes her new Minikins line because it's already such a great deal as it is. So if you use the coupon code THANKS, you can get free shipping. Oh, and also free shipping on fabric and Notion orders over $35. So that's a really good deal, actually. Actually, I might take advantage of that because I have been looking. I've been really interested. She's got some really cool faux leather on there and also some glitter canvas vinyl. So I might actually do that because I'm kind of interested in checking out. I'm kind of interested in checking out some of her faux leather. But with the shipping being free, that might be a good time to do that. Alright, fabric.com, I know we've gone over that. They have a different line on sale every day. But right now, the Shannon Minky is on sale, and there's only 10 left. So that's a little bit underwhelming. Joann Fabrics, I've linked the full ad, and then also I've also linked a lot of the just the stuff from the information from the ad. Let's see, like today, 70% off entire stock of holiday stuff and 40% off Singer sewing machines. Also today, the Doorbusters, the $4.99 Husqvarna Viking J20 sewing machine. That seems like a really good deal. 40% off irons and steamers, and 40% off all Ginger sewing and quilting cutting tools. So Joann's having some pretty decent sales on supplies, and they're also having a really good sale on certain types of fabric, like if you like holiday fabric, or if you're into like flannel or fleece. All right, Girl Charlie Fabrics. So Girl Charlie Fabrics is having a Black Friday sale today through Sunday, or actually Wednesday through Sunday, but it's happening today. So they're adding new fabrics each morning at 12 a.m. Pacific time and automatic combined flat rate shipping. So the free shipping is actually a pretty decent deal if you're looking to buy fabric and you just don't want to pay shipping. Shop every day for discounts of up to 75% off select fabrics site-wide. All your orders will be held and automatically combined to ship at one low flat rate of $7.99. So basically, if you shop through this entire time, you basically get all of your items shipped at once for $7.99. That's actually kind of a clever idea. So this is at Girl Charlie Fabrics. They also have a few disclaimers, so make sure to read that before you place your order. Michaels, they have some daily doorbusters deals, but obviously they don't really sell fabric anymore. But let's take a look at some of their doorbusters. These are kind of non-sewing related. So that's why I kind of wasn't focusing too much on Michaels, is mostly because this is mostly for crafters. But they do, if you are looking for craft supplies or some craft storage, they are having some sales on those types of supplies. All right, what else do we got? We got Hobby Lobby. I gotta say, Hobby Lobby, I was looking at their weekly ad, and it looked like any of their other weekly ads, so I don't know. There's nothing to really write home about with Hobby Lobby. They have decent sales pretty much throughout the year, but I haven't really noticed them doing anything super special for Black Friday, so there's that. But we can check out the website anyways. Okay, so they're having a 50% off home decor sale, home decor stuff sale, and 30, like, again, these are just the regular, these are pretty much their regular standard sales. So I don't know. All right, Sewing True, will you tell us about upcoming projects for sewing? Would love to put it in the calendar. You know, Sewing True, I gotta get my act together and figure out what I'm doing for next year. Are you talking about more like what the live show is going to be about? Because honestly, with the live shows, I kind of decide like a day before, or maybe sometimes even the day of, what the show is going to be about. And also, if you guys have a suggestion for Sunday's show, I would love to hear it, because I am not really sure what the show is going to be about. There will be a show on Sunday, even though we're going live today. I'm just not sure what we're going to talk about. I'll be here though, chit-chatting, and maybe we can look at some Cyber Monday stuff. But I don't know. So far, I just haven't seen a ton of stuff I'm super excited about. Maybe it's just me. There are some more indie pattern designers I wanted to talk about. Shannon Brinkley, she is a quilter, and she is really into scrappy applique. I have her book, Scrappy Bits Applique. It's a lot of fun. If you're looking to get into quilting, she has a 40% off entire store sale with code THANKFUL. So that's actually a really good sale. Everything in the store. I really like her style. If you haven't been to her website, definitely check it out. She makes really beautiful quilts. And I have to say, and I've actually made some of her designs. Okay, for some reason that did not go there. Why aren't you? Okay, for some reason you are not loading. Anyways, let me try this out. Okay, let's see, Shannon. Sorry about this link problem. But Shannon Brinkley is a very talented quilter, and I really like her stuff. There we go. She is based in Austin, Texas, and she sells, let me show you some of her quilt patterns. They're very cute. So if you're into that sort of thing. Oh, also she's got kits, so I guess the 40% off would include the kits too, so that's cool. turn your fabric scraps into something beautiful with the Scrappy Applique Kit. But her patterns are really kind of neat. Let me show you some of her. Let me show you some of her stuff. So yeah, so she has. So basically, she takes fabric scraps and then fuses them together and makes and she has different designs. But her quilts are really beautiful, and I've been very inspired by her quilting style. I really like it, and I think it looks very modern. Also, she has a lot of really cool free tutorials. So, and I'm a fan of her free tutorials. Let's see here. Project tutorials. So she's got a lot of really cute ones. And so if you're looking for some, and she's got some free applique templates, like she's got letters. And I really liked one of her tutorials she made. Okay, so this is really cute. She made personalized family placemats. And I just really love the style. I know it takes a lot of work to get the scraps, you know, all lined up like that. But I think these are really super cute, and it would make a great gift or something for the holidays for you to do. So that's really adorable, and I really like her projects. I like her aesthetic. So her stuff is all 40% off. Also, indie pattern company Sew House 7 is having a 25% off sale through November 24th. So this sale ends today. So not all of these sales go through the weekend, so make sure to jump in on these deals if you are looking for them, because some of them end today. So Sew House 7 is having a 25% off sale on all of their patterns. That's actually a pretty good deal, because their patterns can be a little on the pricier side. So definitely take advantage if you've had your eye on some of these Sew House 7 patterns. Alright, next up is Connecting Threads. This is more for the quilters. They're having a 25% off site-wide sale with the promo code CYBER17. Connecting Threads, I've bought stuff before, and they have their own in-house fabric line and threads. I've tried the threads, they're good quality. They also sell more name brand fabrics too, like they sell cotton and steel, and they sell like other types of fabric. So lots of stuff happening. This is a good sale if you're looking to pick up some quilting supplies or quilting fabric. Alright, Carolyn Freelander, another one of my favorite quilters. She's having 20% off all of her patterns with the code THANKYOU2017. It's actually a pretty good sale for her. And free shipping for physical goods, so that's actually pretty cool. She also says she tends to throw in some random goodies in with her orders. So Carolyn Freelander, if you're not familiar, she is an amazingly talented quilter. I love her style. It's so modern. And she also does, I love how gender neutral her quilts are. They're not, overly feminine. They're not overly masculine. They're just beautiful. So if you are interested in doing that, let's see here. Let me look at her. I wonder if she's got, a portfolio. Oh, and she also has her own fabric lines. So her fabric lines are just, her fabric lines are gorgeous. So if you're really into, let me see if I can see her. All right. Okay, and she also does, if you don't subscribe to her newsletter, I really liked her newsletter. That's how I found out about her sale. But she really has a lot of inspiring material, and she shares a lot of stuff, and I love this lady so much. She is so talented, and I love all of her fabric lines. I'm just totally in love with. Ellen, welcome. I don't drink, but I'm looking at the deals you were showing, and I'm in my PJs. Ellen, welcome. And that's okay. You know, maybe you're drinking a cup of coffee. So whatever your thing is, thank you for joining us. And we're just looking at Carolyn Freelander's website. So all of Carolyn's patterns are 20% off, and you also get free shipping with any orders of physical products. So I've noticed a lot of free shipping offers. That's at least nice. So if you're thinking about if you were thinking about buying something anyways, this might be a good time to do it. Okay, another person. No, this sale does not start until Monday, I believe. So my pal Susie Quilts is having 30% off quilt patterns starting on Monday. So definitely something to look forward to. And also she's doing a giveaway on Instagram at Susie Quilts, and she has a new quilt pattern called the Bayside quilt pattern. I'm really hoping that has something to do with Saved by the Bell. Yes, and Sewing True, Carolyn's quilts are amazing, and you definitely should follow. If you don't follow Carolyn Freelander on Instagram, her Instagram is amazing, and it's life-changing. But yes, so Susie Quilts is another. I'm into all kinds of sewing. My first love was really quilting. But Susie Quilts is on Monday having all of her quilt patterns be 30% off, and she's going to be releasing her Bayside quilt pattern. And Susie, I really hope this is some sort of tribute to Saved by the Bell and Bayside High. That would be awesome. All right, so let's read some of your comments. We've got a few more coming in here. Hello, hello. We've got, let's see, Josie. I was really tempted by the Brother XR3774 on Amazon, but my hubby talked me out of it. He said, you don't really use the one you... That sounds like something my husband would say, too. Like, that sounds exactly... He'd be like, well, you need to, like, on the fabric, you need to use up the fabric you have first. So that's always his logic. I do have, like, 5 sewing machines, though, so obviously I was able to get somewhere with it. But yeah, so if you... And that's the thing, Alright, offline. Okay. I don't know if you're still here. It looks... Uh-oh. It looks like this live stream may have... Okay. Alright. If you're still here, and I'm still here, let me know in the comments. Also, if you are enjoying this show, feel free to smash that like button if this is your first time here and you're a little confused. I'm Jennifer Moore with the Sewing Report, and every Sunday and occasionally on a Friday, we do a live show. Alright, looks like we're back. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, my OBS software, I swear, I've been having so many computer problems. I think this computer may be cursed. My husband and I spent, like, 6 hours yesterday. I know that's how you want to spend Thanksgiving. We spent, like, at least 6 hours trying to deal with the computer problems, and we were not able to resolve them. So we may be trying to upgrade this computer right here because it has been nothing but trouble since we started. We have an older computer, and that one actually we've had no issues with at all. This one, I don't know what it is. The only difference is, and my husband is very frustrated with this, the old computer has an AMD processor and motherboard, and we spent extra money on this one to get an Intel processor and motherboard. And the Intel products, I don't know if anyone else, it looks like a lot of other people have issues with it too. It's been nothing but trouble. So he's definitely regretting not just saving the money and getting the AMD stuff, because that stuff was just, I don't know, we haven't had any problems with our AMD products. And in fact, I was telling you guys earlier, I bought the Adobe Creative Cloud subscription, and we could not get Premiere or After Effects to open on this computer. He installed it on the other computer, no problem, and that's the one with the AMD processor. So if you're looking to build your own computer, in good conscience, I don't know if I would recommend Intel. I might just save the money and go for the AMD stuff. It's cheaper, and that one actually honestly seems to work better. This computer has had so many problems with, like, the drive, and it's not a Windows thing either. We're pretty sure it's that. We're pretty sure that's the problem. We can't install programs, and it's also very laggy. Like, I have issues. I've got 2 monitors set up right now, and on the other computer, I have no issues with 2 or 3 monitors. With this computer, it's, like, very slow and, like, clunky. So we're probably going to have to, I know this is very much off topic, but anyways, this whole computer experience has been very frustrating this week. And my husband ended up spending several hours yesterday in live chats with Adobe customer service reps in India, trying to figure out what's happening. And that was kind of fun. So he spent a lot of his day with talking to strangers in another country about technical service. So that was really fun. Anyways, we've got Jamie here, Melita's still here, Empress Noel, Naturally Me, Angel Lover, Maggie, hello. Okay, so I'm glad we're still here. Yeah, anyways, we had some issues, obviously, but I'm really glad it didn't start a new live stream, because that would have been kind of a disaster. Josie, my logic was that when it comes to feet, it comes with feet that I don't have a walking foot, that I don't have like a walking foot, and a quilting foot that can cost a good amount if purchased separately. At the time, it was $99. Josie, it sounds like you've got a good argument here, but definitely I would talk it over with him, and maybe, you know, obviously you want to make big purchases together. I'm not the type of person that usually hides purchases from my husband and vice versa. We don't really do gifts. We're just like, if we want something, we just go buy it ourselves. We don't really surprise each other a lot with stuff just because we usually know exactly what we were looking for and we just buy it. But we do like to talk about our purchases ahead of time. But right now, I'm kind of on a fabric ban, so I will not be buying fabric for a while. I really honestly need to use up what I've got. Okay, Ellen, I have Apple products, no lagging. And you know, I do like Apple products, but my husband absolutely cannot stand Apple computers for whatever reason. Obviously, I don't feel the same way. I've got an Apple iPod here, and I've also got 2 iPads, so I'm obviously a pretty big Apple fangirl. And I actually was interested in like an Apple Mac computer, but he just won't. I know he just won't go for it. So we build our own PCs. And he actually might do a rant video about Intel because he's that upset about the Intel products that are in this computer. So we'll see if we change out the motherboard and processor to AMD and this stuff works like that. We're gonna know what the problem is for sure. So hopefully, I know this has nothing to do with sewing or Black Friday, but that's actually how we spent Thanksgiving. Anyways, if you guys are here and celebrated Thanksgiving, let me know, what did you do yesterday? Did you do anything special? What do you have dinner with family? You know, did you make a turkey? And if you're outside the US, you know, let me know what you did yesterday too on a random Thursday. I will share what we did. My husband was off and we just hung out and we actually ate Chinese food we cooked at home. We ate Asian food. I would say it's more, I don't know, my husband made lo mein and I had made some barbecue ribs the other day. So we had leftovers. Well, I had leftovers and he made lo mein. And then we watched a few episodes of Castle after he was done with those frustrating computer chats, which we didn't actually get the problem resolved. We pretty much just gave up and decided to not deal with it for the rest of the night. And then I went to the gas station and bought this. So all in all, it was a very exciting evening, right? My family mostly lives in other parts of the country. And, you know, we just I don't know, we're just kind of homebodies, so we decided to just stay at home. We'll probably do the same thing for Christmas. And we did not, you know, we didn't make anything special. My husband's a chef, so he cooks all the time. And I've recently started to cook more. So I don't know, we just decided to keep it very low key. I know watching the show Castle really screams Thanksgiving. And then he spent like an hour chatting with random people in India, actually several hours chatting with random people in India about our computer problems. So that was the More Thanksgiving 2017, very memorable indeed. Anyways, let's see here. Sewing True, lots of added stuff to make you buy. Oh yes, they always do. The Singer Walking Foot seems cheaper than the brother, and Snow Bunny says, I'm going to make my first garment soon. Snow Bunny, what are you going to make? Let me know. And also, make sure if you have an Instagram, tag me in the photo as Sewing Report and put hashtag Sewing Report Squad. Once I get more people doing it, I'm going to try to start maybe sharing some of these photos during the show. Liz, cooked for hours, and then later I made a pair of panties. All right, Evie Lelouve's Esme pattern, they turned out really well. That sounds awesome. You know what? I need to check out Evie Lelouve. I know she's in the UK, so she might not be doing a Black Friday sale. But I'm going to give her a quick plug because I'm also a fan of her patterns and Etsy shop. She sells lingerie supplies and kits, and they're very cute. I also did a video previously sharing myself making underwear, and also we did a live show a few months back where my husband sewed underwear live on YouTube. He might have been the first guy to ever do that. I don't know. So Evie Lelouve, yeah, great. She's got some great stuff there. Her real name is Hannah Boulevant. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But she occasionally joins the live shows every once in a while. All right, so you made and she's having some sales too. All right. All right, so, okay, here's another sale alert. Evie Lelouve is having some sort of sale as well. I don't know if it's for Black Friday or just because, but things definitely seem to be marked down. So, I have tried her Bella Panty Kit. It was very cute. Let me see what is the Esme one? I need to check that out. Alright, let's see what the Esme pattern is. Alright, is it... Esme panties, and oh, those are adorable, Liz. Okay. Did you get the matching set? That is so cute. All right, yeah, and if you want to, definitely, you know, share a photo on Instagram. That's adorable. All right, we've got a... Okay, Kiddish Behavior says 20% off your entire store. So Kiddish Behavior, is this... Do you know what the... Is it for Black Friday, or is it just because? I don't know, but that's a pretty cool sale. All right, we've got a few more comments. Josie, I'll just wait on the machine because, to be honest, I haven't even finished my first quilt top yet. You know, Josie, that sounds reasonable, and you know what? Sometimes I've regretted buying things too soon, and I'm like, you know what? I really didn't need to buy it yet. So I'm really trying to cut back on my just random purchases and buying stuff. Like this Adobe subscription was something that I've been wanting for like a year. So I finally decided to do it. Plus it made sense with what I'm doing, and hopefully it can help me make some better content, better photos. My photos will look better. Hopefully it'll help with the videos, and I really want to step up my YouTube game here and make some better stuff. Eventually I am going to upgrade this really old webcam, I promise you. Probably not for a while, but the more folks who watch the show, the more we might be able to do that. If you do like what I'm doing here and you want to support Sewing Report, there's a few places where you can get to Amazon from my YouTube channel. Obviously below in the description box I have linked the Amazon Black Friday deal site. Also on the actual channel, on the channel like banner thing, if you click the Amazon logo there, you can get there. If you buy anything off of Amazon from those links, I get a little bit of credit for it, and that might help me to maybe upgrade the setup here, and maybe to hopefully continue bringing more videos and more live streams. I want to do a lot more next year, which I'm going to be announcing soon, I promise you. And so I've got a lot of goals for doing this, and the whole purpose is really I want to introduce sewing to new people. Obviously, we've seen a lot of businesses in the quilting and sewing world struggle, like this whole sale with Simplicity to the McCall's ownership group. So some sewing businesses are having some trouble, and I think the only solution is for us to do whatever we can to get more people to sew, whatever that means. So that's why I do this, is to hopefully encourage and introduce sewing to new people that might not be familiar. So if you're with me on that mission and you want to help support the channel a little bit, that's one way you can do it without really spending anything extra. I don't have a Patreon. I don't sell products at this point. Although I was kind of thinking, I noticed Amazon has a new like influencer program that I applied for. I don't know if I'm going to get in. But one of the perks it said was that you can make your own merchandise. So maybe I'll do some Sewing Report t-shirts or coffee mugs or something. Or I don't know if they have Sewing Report wine glasses, but that'd be pretty cool, right? So we will see. But overall, my mission is really not to really sell stuff, but to just help promote sewing in general. But if you're shopping on Amazon anyways, and you want to get there from my link, I would really appreciate it. And that would be one way where you can, if you want to support Sewing Report but you don't have a lot of cash but you shop on Amazon anyways, okay, so what you do is you go to the channel, and then up here, okay, actually that's kind of cut off. Let me kind of bring this out. Hold on a second. Okay, so if you're on the channel and you go to the channel page, right here on the Amazon link, if you click that, it takes you to the Amazon homepage with my special code, and I get credit for anything you purchase on there. Even if you buy like that weird DNA kit or like anything random, I get a little bit of a credit for that, and that helps basically with the mission. That kind of helps me keep doing this. So if you like what I'm doing and you want to help out, that is a way where I'd really appreciate it. And it's, and hopefully it doesn't cost you anything extra if you're buying, and basically I'm just saying, if you're buying something extra on Amazon anyways, I would love if you could do that, and very much appreciate it and be very grateful. You don't have to do that. Obviously you're welcome anytime. But I really want this to be free for people. I know, a lot of people are starting to put stuff behind paywalls or have like free e-courses. I'm not really into that. I really want things to be free. So that's why I want, and I really want to make some videos more geared towards beginner sewists. in the future, just to help them along on their journey if they're just starting out. I think the more free resources the sewing community can provide, the better it will be for everyone, and the better experience it will be for new people coming into this community. All right, we got a few more comments. All right, Snow Bunny, my kitty is sleeping on the bolt. You have donut flannel? Oh my gosh, that sounds so cute. Okay, and you're making Simplicity pattern 5314, doing the pants and matching robe in flannel covered in... All right, where did you get that fabric? That sounds amazing. Josie Lee, impulse buying is a problem that I'm seriously working on, so he's proud of me for listening because I normally don't. And I think that's the thing about your relationships, is that you need to compromise with each other and really, like, listen, yeah, like, actually, like, if you listen to your spouse or partner's opinion and don't be like, oh, F it, I'm just gonna do my own thing. Because that's the thing, like, with marriage and with a long-term relationship, you're in it together, you're a team, and you really can't, at that point, you're not really, you shouldn't really be going off and doing your own thing, right? I don't know. Anyways, Josie, I love your channel because it not only keeps me entertained, but motivated and inspired to sew. Thank you so much, Josie. And I hope your kids are getting into sewing too. That would be a lot of fun. Vic, sewing report from prom mugs. Okay, that actually would be kind of, we could do like prom mugs, except instead of Bryan Adams, it would have a sewing report logo. That'd be kind of cool. Josie Lee, can we use e-baits and you still get credit? You know, Josie, I'm not really sure. You could certainly give it a try. But basically, I get credit as long as you get to Amazon from one of my links and buy anything. So even if you're looking to buy something random, like you're looking to buy like a computer or a camera or, you know, or a kid's toy, if you get there from the sewing report link, I get a little credit for it. And you're buying something you hopefully would be buying anyways. But I'm not asking you, please don't go there and buy something just for me. Only go there if you're going to buy something anyways, because I don't want you spending any money that you don't have or money that you don't want to spend. I'm a very financially frugal person. And also on this channel, I really don't want to promote, I don't really want to promote any sort of behavior that I don't feel is financially prudent. So you're not going to see me hawking. I'm really going to try to stay away, I think, from the expensive products because I know a lot of people can't afford them. I also don't really want to promote like things on payments normally. Like I know there's some subscription things and they're great. Like I think with the CRAFTSY classes, you need to do the math. If you only buy one CRAFTSY class a year, obviously a subscription would not be the best situation for you. If you buy 10 classes a month, then obviously it's a great deal. So I not only want to promote sewing, but I also want to do it in a way that is financially responsible and won't, you know, and is good for your budget situation, because not everyone has an unlimited budget. I realize that. And, you know, we don't have endless amounts of money, so we have to take the little money we do have and try to make it spread as far as possible. So I think that's one thing I really want to focus. Another thing I want to focus on next year is using more of what you have, not spending a lot of cash, and also, you know, how can you get the most out of your money and your experience with sewing without having to buy another thing. There's just so much, and I know some people have commented, you know, it seems like the quilting and sewing community, I don't know, like I noticed some people expressing some frustration at the fact that there's now a tool for literally every single thing, and that the industry is always trying to convince you to buy something new. And sometimes I don't always think you have to. I think you can make do with what you have, and I also think you can find new ways to use things you already own versus buying all this new stuff every time you need one thing. I don't know. Okay, does your affiliate link if I use Amazon.ca? Vic, I am a member of the Amazon Affiliate Canada program, so I think it will work. I'm in the One Link program, so I believe if you click on it, it should kind of localize for you, I think. I believe. I'm not sure, but anyways, hopefully it does. Snow Bunny, look up a Joann's flannel called Icing and Sparkles. I think I will do that right now. All right, let's take a look. Ooh, that does sound real. All right, and I'm a big sucker for any sort of fabric with food on it, particularly candy or sweets. Let's see, icing and sprinkles. Josie, I truly appreciate that because YouTube has become a place that you can go if you want to spend all of your money. Everyone is sharing hauls, and exactly, and you know what, that's frustrating to me. I've done some haul videos on this channel, but I don't go shopping every day. I don't buy, in fact, I haven't bought fabric in several months. You know, occasionally I'll get a company reaching out and saying, hey, do you want to try this product? We'll send it to you. And I'm generally okay with that, but I also don't want that company or that person to basically dictate what the content is. So if I do review anything on here or share anything that was sent to me free, I will say, hey, this company sent this to me to try out. But I also don't, you know, I also want to make sure these things are actually a good value or a good product. And also, I'll share my real opinions, and I don't really want to be in situations or have deals where I can't express my true feelings about a product. So I kind of like these more informal arrangements where, you know, a company may send some, and I don't really get a lot of free stuff. Like, I've maybe gotten a few, like, subscription boxes. And I think those are fun to do, and they're not for everybody, but they're fun. And, you know, but I really want to make sure that I'm not ever in a situation where I can't share what I really think about something. And none of these people have ever said, you need to say this, or just say, hey, this is a box, you can try it out. So I'm cool with those, because at least then you can actually share what you're really thinking and not have to worry about, like, you know, hey, this is not off, you know, this is not on brand or whatever. And I know a lot of bloggers deal with that. But I really want this to be a place that's very, you know, that's you know, that has some realness to it, and where I'm actually talking about what I actually think about something, rather than, you know, what someone tells me to say. All right, Josie, if you're ever in New Jersey, you can get a free massage therapy. All right, Josie, you know, I think I've only been to New Jersey once. I was visiting some friends, and they were in Orange, New Jersey. But I can tell you this, through my job, which I'll be talking a little bit more in the future weeks, I did deal with a lot of New Jersey news, so I'm very familiar with New Jersey just from covering New Jersey. Like I'm you know, I used to talk to the folks. I don't know if you watch the channel News 12 New Jersey, but I basically worked with a lot of the New York and New Jersey area TV stations. It was a lot of fun. The news there is pretty interesting, and there's always something going on. Snow Bunny, I did find a Rowetta iron for $19.99. Oh, that's really good. Josie, you live in Orange. I thought it was a really cool name for a city. And I have watched The Real Housewives of New Jersey. I know that's probably not at all. I know that's probably not at all a good representation of the entire population. But you know, I don't know. I thought it was kind of fun. I was always a big Dina Manzo fan. She was my favorite, because I remember her on that show, like My Big Fat Wedding on VH1. Oh, okay, so Snow Bunny. Oh, this is good fabric. All right, we're going to share Snow Bunny's fabric. This is called Snuggle Flannel Fabric and Icing and Sprinkles, and it is super cute. Okay, so Snow Bunny just bought this. This is awesome. Okay, it's $2.69 a yard. So if you're interested in it, okay, this is actually super awesome fabric. It's only $2.69 a yard. It's snuggle fabric. It's 100% cotton. Oh, this is adorable. Okay, this is, all right, Snow Bunny, I cannot wait to see your PJs. This is going to be super cute. That is so cute. Oh, I do. You know what? I don't want it. And you can buy it online. Okay, so it looks like you have to buy at least 3 yards. Okay, so you have to buy at least 3 yards, but that's $6. Not a big deal. That's really adorable. It's 42 inches wide. That is super cute. Oh, how cute. I just love that it has donuts on it. That's like the most awesome thing ever. Okay, so it's got a 3 yard minimum, but you can buy it online, so that's cool. So you don't have to go to Joann's. If you guys are interested, I will link it in the comments. That's some super cute fabric there. You have really good taste. Oh, and you know what? I think I've shared this fabric before. I have previously looked at, previously I was scoping out some fabric that had like little alcoholic drinks on it. It was called like cocktail fabric. I thought it was super cute. All right, let's look at some more flannel fabric on the Joann site. Ellen, Salvation Army is a great place to get awesome fabrics. I got 4 yards of the P. Kaufman fabrics. It was $3 and some change for all of it. I found it online for $30. Okay, so here's an idea, Ellen. Okay, if you really shop that a lot, Okay, so a lot of these fabrics that are like out of print, I've noticed they're being sold for like a high price online. I wonder if and I'm sure there are people that do this already. I wonder if you could do some sort of online, flipping business where you find really undervalued fabrics and then you resell them online for more. I know that could be a cool business idea. Like, I know a lot of people are doing it. I even know several people who do online arbitrage, selling. And I saw an article recently about this guy that basically bought stuff in the clearance aisle of, basically this guy bought like clearance and sale stuff at Walmart and then he resold it on like Amazon and eBay, and he made like tons. This guy made tons of, okay, here we go. So this is the article. So if you're looking for a business idea or way to make money, like there are real people doing it. So this guy basically, yeah, so he bought stuff from Walmart, like he would peruse and do it and buy stuff on sale. And then he would resell it on Amazon, but there's an app. And also the good thing with buying stuff at, like if you're at Salvation Army and you see that fabric, you can quickly look on your phone to see what it's selling for. So that might be an interesting business idea. So yeah, this guy basically was able to quit his job and now makes like a lot of money doing it, and he hired like a team of people to do it. I don't know. I wonder, do you guys know of anyone that's doing that with fabric? Because there are a lot of vintage and out of print fabrics that people are always looking for. So that could be kind of an interesting way to do it. Like if you're able to get the fabric really cheap somewhere, like if you say see an insane sale, or if you if you find it like at a place like Ellen did at the Salvation Army. So maybe people are donating or selling fabric really cheap somewhere. You can pick it up and maybe resell it if it's got a market for it. So Ellen, I don't know how tied you are to that Peacock fabrics, but that could be an interesting, kind of like an at-home business type thing. But yeah, this guy, like, and I will say, I used to do this on a much smaller scale. So when I was in high school, when I was in college, you know how you can always like sell your used books back to the bookstore? There was a class I took called Business Law, and the textbook was called West's Business Law. So I had bought my book used. I think I bought it for like $60. And at the end of the semester, you would either sell books back to the bookstore or you could sell it to other people on campus. So I was looking on Amazon, and at the time, Amazon, I'm not joking, this was in like 2003, 2004, Amazon sold used textbooks. Like, that's pretty much what they were known for. So I noticed this copy of West Business Law was being sold on Amazon for like $120. So I sold my copy of West Business Law. Instead of selling it to a classmate, I sold it online. And even with the Amazon cut and with shipping, I ended up making like $25 on the whole thing. And there was a little bit of time involved. I had to ship it up and, mail it. And so I made like, I don't know, I want to say 20. So yeah, so I sold my books a little cheaper. I think I sold mine for like $105 or something. But so after all that, yeah, I made like $25 to $30. So I was like, hey, if I did that with one book, what if I do this with several books? So I bought I bought several more copies of that same book from classmates. So I bought it from them for like $50 to $60, and then I resold all of them on Amazon. And all of my classmates were like, why is she buying like 10 copies of the same book? And they didn't care because they were just getting their money. And I was selling all of their books on Amazon for like I want to say like $105 to $110. I was just trying to charge less than everyone else. But I don't know. I wish I had done that on a much bigger scale, because who knows? I could have been like this dude here, but I did not do it on a big scale. But basically that term is called online arbitrage, and a lot of people are doing it. There's YouTube channels dedicated to that sort of thing. So, there may be some opportunities with the sewing community if you know your stuff and you know what different things are worth. Like if you see vintage sewing patterns, or if you see fabric that is very desirable, maybe there's some opportunity for you to do that sort of thing. Sewing True, I find fabric per meter is very expensive for sewing clothing. It works better if it is not more than $1.50 per meter for a shirt that needs about 3 meters of fabric. Vintage shirt patterns, the sleeves seem to have more fabric. That's very true. Ellen, I like a lot of different fabrics and brand names. If it is a good deal, then it's for me. I also buy a lot of Joann fabrics too. I love their fabrics. Oh my gosh, I will say their flannel is super, the flannel at Joann's is super cute. That donut flannel, that was pretty awesome. So if you are looking for it, that icing and sprinkles thing, let's see if we can, do they have any cupcake fabric? All right, let's see if we can find some. And I might have to go to Aldi's later today to get those sugar cookie Pop-Tarts. I'm going to be honest. Okay, they have cupcake. Okay, I should have specified, I think, cupcake fabric. Let's see. Cupcake fabric. Oh, they do. All right, so, yeah, this is super. Okay, this is kind of adorable. So they've got a lot of really, wait, how is this $17.24 a yard? Okay, what kind of fabric is this? Okay, that's 60 inches. This is minky fleece? Oh, this is canvas. Okay, that's actually kind of an okay price for canvas. Okay, oh, so this has several different substrates. It's got jersey fleece. Oh, this is personalized fabric. Okay, that's why. Okay, so you choose messages or name. That's kind of crazy. So you can actually get your name on. Okay, so that's why it's $17 a yard. Okay, they've got Shopkins fabric. I know Shopkins is very hot among the kids. I want to know, do they have Hatchimals? I want to know if they sell Hatchimals fabric, because that would be kind of interesting. Okay. Yes, Liz, you can use the hashtag Sewing Report Squad, all one word, and I may feature your photo on a future episode. So if we get a few of those. Oh, and I want to share the poll results from last week. So last Sunday we did a poll, and thank you for the participation. A lot of you participated, 70 people. How do you feel about the Simplicity pattern sale? 38% said optimistic, 27 people. 37% very close said negative, this sucks, 26 of you. And 24% of us, and I say us because that's how I voted, 17 people said they felt neutral or didn't care. So in each live show, I'm going to do a different poll question, and thank you so much for participating if you voted in last week's question. You know, and I think there's a lot of different opinions about that whole pattern line sale. If you follow me on Facebook, you might have noticed that McCall's actually, apparently the people from McCall's and CSS actually watched that show. So that was a little embarrassing for me, because I'm like, wow, okay, somebody important's actually watching it. But I guess they were interested to see what people thought, and they are going to take some of our comments into consideration. So, hey, maybe we can make a difference. I don't know. But hopefully I don't know. I don't know what they thought of the show. But they did write me a comment on Facebook saying that they watched the show. So I was like, okay then. And also they did want to make a clarification. Apparently Simplicity does not own Berta. Simplicity distributes Berta. But I was like, hey, you know, that can be very confusing to people. They see Berta on the website. I assumed it was part of it. So I was like, you know, maybe you could be kind of more clear with people on like what the relationship is. And they're like, that's good. They're like, okay, just stay tuned. So if you want to see that exchange, it is on the Sewing Report Facebook page right now. So apparently, I thought that was kind of funny that people from these companies apparently actually are watching the show. Besides just, you know, like folks like us sitting at home in their PJs. So yeah, so that comment is up there. Let me see if I can find it. I've been trying to post more frequently on Facebook here. Let's see here. Wow, I posted a lot this week. Okay. And, but yeah, oh, and if you haven't taken today's poll question, let me see. If you haven't taken today's poll question, that is also now available. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so today's poll question is, what do you hope to score on Black Friday? Let me show you the poll. All right, and I'll show you how to get there. Okay, so the poll question, it can be a little bit confusing if you haven't taken one before. But, all right, hold on a second. So this is the video. So this is the live stream right now. Obviously we're seeing, and I keep seeing these ads for Wix, and I find them kind of annoying. Maybe it's just me. Okay, so if you click on this, hold on a second. If you click on this little eye here, okay, so you click on the little eye, and then you can scroll down. and you can take this little poll question. So you're welcome to take the poll if you'd like. What are you hoping to score on Black Friday? Your options this week are sewing machine / serger, fabric, notions or supplies, sewing quilt patterns, or Thanksgiving leftovers. And I'm gonna click notions and supplies. I'm not really looking for anything else. And I don't really have any Thanksgiving leftovers, but maybe you're not looking to buy anything, maybe you just like browsing. So if you'd like to vote, if you'd like to take the poll, you can. It's available, and it's actually available, like it doesn't go away, so even after the live stream is over, you can still take the poll, even if you're watching the replay. So anyways, this has been a lot of fun, guys. Let's see if we have got... Alright, I think I'm going to head out too. I need to go to the store soon and pick up some more food, because we are getting close to being out. But this has been a lot of fun, and hopefully this has been helpful if you're looking for sales and you know, you want to try to find some deals. Hopefully this helps. The list at sewingreport.com is updated with some of the latest sales I found. So if you want to check that out, you can. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching live, awesome. If you're watching the replay, even more awesome. But if you could, feel free to hit the like button. And if you enjoyed this show, or if you're just curious about what this is, feel free to subscribe to Sewing Report. I want to help you discover your love of sewing. And I've got some really big plans for 2018 that I'm going to be announcing pretty soon. So anyways, thank you guys so much, and I will catch you all later. I'm going to get dressed soon, I promise. And I've got to go to the store and get some stuff. So anyways, thank you guys so much, and have a very great week, and we're officially into the holiday season, so, you know, bust out the Christmas music, because that's all that's going to be on the radio station, and, you know, I don't know, we have a Christmas tree. I don't know if we're going to be putting it up this year, but we have one. I don't really do any decorating, or a lot of Christmassy stuff, but hopefully I'm going to be making some cookies this year. So stay tuned. We will be back on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, so feel free to join me there every Sunday. And videos, hopefully next Thursday we'll have one. But anyways, this has been great, and I will see you guys all on Sunday. Alright, bye guys.